In today's video, we're taking a look at the all-new StreamFab 7. For this upgrade, the official keywords are smarter interface, killer picture quality, and faster downloads. If you are already using StreamFab 6, or if you are just looking for a solid streaming downloader, you definitely want to stick around for a few minutes to check this out. Let's start with the first thing you'll notice, the interface. StreamFab 7 has completely overhauled the UI. At first glance, it's cleaner, the workflow feels way more like a real web browser now. First stop is the homepage, now called My Services. You can drag and drop your go-to video platforms right here, arrange them however you like, and fill up with a whole row. Just open the app, click and go. They've also added a feature we are all familiar with. Favorites. You can bookmark frequent sites just like you would on a browser. It feels very close to how we normally surf the web. Another big change, downloaded and downloaded, used to be separate tabs. Now they are merged into a single task queue. Active downloads and finished files are all on one screen. It's so much easier to manage than the old version. Account management gets an own dedicated section now too. You can set your own avatar and the whole setup feels much more smoother. And a neat little detail, it now supports one-click clean from 10 files and cache. If you are tight on disk space, this feature is a lifesaver. Point number 2, platform support. Right out of the gate, StreamFab 7 supports nearly 60 streaming services. The coverage is way bigger than before. Besides the giants we all know, they've added support for niche platforms like Sky, Showtime, NHK, ITVX, Overhaul, as well as TVer, Waipu, and Plex. And this is just the start. As they roll out updates, they'll keep adding new services based on what users are asking for. Next up, what a lot of you care about most, picture and audio quality. StreamFab 7 has a clear goal here, providing full 4K download support for major platforms like Max, Disney, Hulu, Unix, and Fanta. This is rolling out gradually, so the coverage is going to get wider with every update. For the platforms that are supported, video specs go all the way up to HDR10 and Dolby Vision. Same goes for audio. As long as the source supports it, you get Dolby Atmos and ESC3 5.1. Now let's talk about download speed. StreamFab 7 has optimized its core download engine. Officially, they're claiming a speed boost of 30 to 50%. To verify this, I tested it on my own rig. Nothing fancy here, a standard Windows 11 laptop, AMD Ryzen 7, 16 gigs of RAM. My internet is just a regular 5G Wi-Fi and I clocked my actual bandwidth around 40 megabits per second, so not exactly super speed internet. In this environment, I tried a popular platform, Disney+. I downloaded Secret Invasion Season 1 Episode 4. It's 37 minutes long and the file size is 4.12 gigs, pretty hefty for a 4K source. The result? The speed held steady around 4 megabytes per second the entire time. Considering my bandwidth cap, StreamFab basically maxed out my connection. In the end, it took just 17 minutes to download over 4 gigs. For those of you who like to binge download entire seasons, that stability without speed drops is the real upgrade here. Let's wrap this up with a quick summary. The StreamFab 7 upgrade basically boils down to 4 things. Number 1, a total UI redesign that acts more like a modern browser. Number 2, platform support expanded to nearly 60 services. Number 3, pushing for 4K, complete with HDR and Dolby Atmos. Number 4, a faster engine to save time on batch downloads. So if you subscribe to a ton of streaming services, you're obsessed with AV quality, and you like holding movies locally to watch later. In my opinion, StreamFab 7 is definitely worth the upgrade or at least a try. Crucial note for existing users, if you are already on StreamFab 6, this upgrade is completely free and won't cost you a dime, so go upgrade and try out the new version yourself. Real talk for a second, major updates can take some getting used to and sometimes there are hiccups. I really want to hear your honest feedback in the comments. Whether it's reporting bugs or suggesting features, we really all. After all, great software is built and improved by the people who actually use it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to smash that like button. That's it for now, looking forward to your comments and I'll see you in the next one.